Joined now by head coach Andy Murray. Coach, you blocked a lot of shots, you had a lot of chances, but that's a tough one.
You know, Brad Berry, when we were shaking hands after the game, Brad and I are friends, he said that might be one of the best college hockey games I've ever been involved in as a coach or a player. And 2 weeks ago, Adam, I stood in front of the team that I coach in Denver. We'd just been beaten 6-1. We'd won Friday night, and I think took our foot off the gas on Saturday, didn't compete, didn't battle. But tonight I stood in front of a team that played hard all night. We had a tremendous crowd here again, and we were battling right to the end, blocking shots, as you talked about, having a lot of great opportunities on our power play. I don't know how many goal chances we had on our power play in that second, to get the lead. It was that type of game. Both goaltenders were playing extremely well. That was a heck of a hockey game, and we put everything into it. And our guys are tired, and they're bruised, and they're sore. And I'll tell you, if you walk down to the North Dakota dressing room, they'd be feeling exactly the same way. Both teams put a lot into that game. That was college hockey at its best, and hard, and disappointed that we lost. No question about it. North Dakota's got 13 in a row tomorrow night. Our job is to make sure they don't get 14, and we'll come ready to play. We'll have good breakfast in the morning. They'll get some food into them tonight, get re-energized, come tomorrow, and win this last one before Christmas. And I'm real proud of how hard our team played tonight.
Brandon, you could tell he was really hard on himself after giving that one up. What's your message to him going forward after playing such a great first 3 periods?
Put him back in net tomorrow. That's your job. Go out and win tomorrow. And I don't need to talk to him about anything, to be quite honest with you. I think we've shown that we believe in him. He's in there every night, and he'll be back in there tomorrow night. And the one that went in tonight, he'll save tomorrow. So our job is to maybe get him a couple of more goals. When you give up one, you shouldn't lose, and we did tonight. But, we turned that puck over. We had the puck on our stick, and we just had a tremendous penalty kill, unnecessary penalty that we took in overtime. That bothers me, but because we had to use some of our key offensive players who also killed penalties, and we didn't have them when we got back to full strength because they were tired from the PK. But Brandon's played extremely well for us. It was a 1-0 hockey game in overtime, minute and a half to go in that. And the tough thing about college hockey, you don't get anything for losing in overtime, and that's what happened to us. And it's happened twice this year against 2 really good teams, against Bowling Green, against North Dakota here. But focus on tomorrow. Get ourselves ready to go out and battle and win this last one before Christmas. It's going to be packed here tomorrow. The building was electric, and it's the most exciting thing to do in Kalamazoo is come and watch the Broncos play college hockey, and we should need 15,000 seats tomorrow night based on what they saw here tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Joined now by junior forward Ethan Frank. And Ethan, what's it going to take to get one past Shield tomorrow?
I definitely think doing some of the same stuff that we did tonight, crashing the net. I thought we had some really good looks and had him and everybody else on the ice scrambling, trying to find it. And we just kind of got to bear down a little more and put it through the net instead of just in the net.
What's the mindset like on your team when you guys have those power plays, but you just can't find a way to muster a puck past the goal line? What are you guys thinking? This game wears on.
We're just trying to stay positive. If you start getting negative on the bench too early in the game, it'll take an effect on the team for the rest of the game. And it's just about positivity and sticking with each other because we're a team in here, and we're not getting against each other or starting fights or anything. We're just trying to all be on the same mission and do the same stuff.
The big reason that game ended up in overtime is because Brandon in net. You could tell that he was pretty upset with himself after letting that one in. As a teammate of his, is there anything you can say to him to kind of put into perspective that he had a great game?
Yeah, actually, I don't think anybody didn't say anything to him after the game. Just trying to keep your head up, and he obviously played outstanding, and he's still got a lot of time to play some hockey here, and so he's going to be a really good goalie, and he already is right now. And you just try to keep him at a happy medium so he can keep stopping the puck.